Hello everyone, I'm Rocco Jeppy and I'm here today with Patrick Corbett, the head men's soccer coach at CCBC Catonsville. Patrick, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
You got it. So we're going to jump right into it here. Talk about your top returners for the 2016 season.
I would say that all 5 of our guys returning this year are going to have prominent roles in the team. We're returning 3 of our 4 from the back 4 last year. Logan Engel will be one of our captains. Percy Woodlawn is a right back, and Tyler Rada is our left back. Will all be ideal because we'll have experience with them playing together, which we didn't have last year. We had no returners last year. And we're also returning Brendan Crossman, who will be another captain in center midfield, and as well as Dario Adderley, who will he can play anywhere. So I'm very excited about having all 5 of the guys back this year.
Sounds good. So only 5 returners. I say only. You had none last year, so that's a big step for you guys, obviously. But with 5 returners, obviously, there's got to be some newcomers. Talk about some of those newcomers.
I'm very excited about the newcomers. We worked very hard recruiting. We got a goalkeeper this year, which we didn't have last year. We didn't have a trained goalkeeper last year, so we welcomed Brandon Basilio in with huge open arms. He's very experienced, very athletic. We're also going to bring in Zakir Muradov. Hopefully pans out as another starting center back for us. We got Joseph Safoy, who's going to be very, very, very useful in the middle, as well as Imad Indai, which will be some kind of an offensive threat somewhere. Luis Perez-Ba will fit in somewhere. We got Simon Carr. We have Derek Sirleaf coming in. So I'm very excited about a lot of the guys that we have coming in this year.
Very cool. Sounds like a lot of new additions to the team this year, and you do sound excited. So hopefully this all pan out for you. From the competitive standpoint, talk a little bit about how competitive you think you guys will be able to be in the Maryland JUCO Conference this year.
I think that's a very good question because who knows? You know, every team has such a high turnover in junior college. Obviously, we had a big turnover this year, but it could be for the better, hopefully not for the worse. Obviously, you know, when you have guys that are so successful in the classroom and on the field, you lose from the top of your team, as well as, you know, guys that are messing up academically or, you know, something else, you can lose from your team as well. So where we'd fit in with Maryland JUCO, you know, I think that's a tough question because you don't know how the other teams are looking. I'd like to think that we're definitely better than we were last year, but, you know, only time will tell, I think. Yeah.
So touch a little bit on last year. Team finished 6-13. You kind of mentioned a little bit with the regards of the recruiting, but what steps have been taken to improve upon that record?
Well, definitely recruiting, I think, has been the #1 thing, as well as trying to talk with the returners about talking to the new guys about, you know, hitting the gym, weightlifting. We were definitely a small team last year, so hopefully we got a little bit stronger physically. Definitely working on the winning mentality because, you know, with a team of brand new freshmen last year for the most part, you know, I think at sometimes we mentally turned off in games. So hopefully mentally we're stronger, hopefully physically we're stronger, and hopefully as a collective group the guys have that winning mentality this year to improve on last year.
What would you say your expectations are for this team?
Well, I didn't take the job coach in college not to try and win. You know, I'm an ambitious person, so I'd like to say that our, you know, expectations are to win the conference and win a national championship. But again, you know, that depends on how well the guys mold as a team and, you know, how far their talent will bring them at the next level because many of the guys haven't played at this level before. But, you know, I think first expectation is to improve on last year, and then from that, you know, hopefully it's to win something.
Now, when the season culminates, how will you define success? What will be that marker or markers that you look upon?
First, for all the guys to pass academically, make sure that they're passing school so we can hopefully either push them on to a 4-year school sooner rather than later or have more returners than we had this year. As well as, like I said, I think first would have to be beating our record last year. We're playing pretty much the same schedule as last year, which was a very, very tough schedule, and hopefully win something after that, you know, but I think it's one step at a time.
All right. Last question for you. Got Cardinal Nation watching. What reasons do you give to the students and the fans to get them more connected and get them out to some games this season?
Well, we've got a great group of kids. We don't have any head case problems. It's a very nice group of kids, and hopefully we can give them something entertaining and fun to watch with our style of play, which is obviously our goal, and hopefully, you know, some individuals step up, which will, you know, turn to some individuals, you know, fun individuals to watch as well. So hopefully it's entertaining for them. You know, hopefully they get out and come out and watch us.
All right. right, well, thank you very much again. Head men's soccer coach, CCBC Catonsville, Patrick Corbett. And for more information on the men's soccer program, don't forget ccbccatonsvillecardinals.com. You can also follow athletics on facebook.com/CCBC Athletics and follow Cardinal Sports on Twitter at CCBC Card Sports. For Patrick Corbett, I'm Rocco Jeppy. So long.